Jujutsu Kaisen is overrated. What? Let's talk about it. Everyone loves Jujutsu Kaisen. My question is...
Why? 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 Why?
I started watching it because my wife wanted to watch it. Plus it was like, you know, something new to watch. You know, it's popular. I figure why not give it a shot.
Right.
Well, I gave it a shot. And I didn't fall in love with it. Okay, I didn't. I have things to say about it. I know. Blasphemy. Boo, boo, whatever. Okay? So, let's get into the reasons why.
And here we go.
Spoilers ahead for season 1. And yes, the extent of my knowledge is between the film, which is 0. I think it's shit that happens before season 1 and season 1. Arguably, at least from my stance, I think that 0 and the characters in 0 are far more interesting than anything that we get in season
1
of Jujutsu Kaisen. But you know, we got season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. We that's a thing. That happened. Whatever. You can judge me because I haven't seen season 2, and maybe you're like,
oh, watch season 2. It's gonna get better.
Whatever, right? But if I'm watching an entire season of a show and I feel the way that I do right now, what is an entire other season gonna do for me? I don't know. Whatever. Judge me all you want. I don't care. Anyways, here's your moment to leave. I'm gonna give you a moment in case you want to watch this shit on your own time. So go watch it and then come back here. Okay, give him a moment, all right, editor? Just a moment. Okay, moment's gone. Let's wrap it up. So our protagonist, Itadori, he's just a regular kid. He has a grandfather that's kind of like, you know, Uncle Ben from Spider-Man, except a asshole version of Uncle Ben.
Tell him not to come here. He's go to his club.
And like Uncle Ben, he dies. Okay, he dies. Uncle Ben dies. Our protagonist, Itadori, he's all like,
yeah, I want to save people so people can take care of me after I die.
It's a little bit selfish. It's a little bit selfish. His dork friends have a club where they investigate supernatural shit. You know, kind of like a Sam and Colby YouTube video.
On our tour, we had a lot of light flickerings. Is that just something that happens, or is there electrical problems here?
Sometimes that's just how they say hi.
Just saying hi? Oh my god.
It's okay though, because his friends don't matter after this episode. Itadori gives his friends something that Uncle Ben gave him, I think. I don't know how he got it. I don't remember how Itadori got the thing. It's a thing. You're gonna find out what the thing is in a few. Okay, it's a thing though, and his friends end up opening that thing that he gives them. Okay, he gave it to them, and this thing is a literal finger. It's a finger.
Can come in handy. Finger.
And apparently Grimer from Ghostbusters wants to eat the finger because if he's gonna get more powerful if he eats the finger. How does this work? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how anything works. So we gotta rewind a little bit here because even before any of this happens, right? This weird emo kid, Fushiguro, he's just like lurking around the school trying to find the finger. He bumps into Itadori, and, you know, after talking to him, because apparently he's got, like, this weird energy about him, they go for a walk, and, you know, uh-oh! His friends are about to open the finger. Itadori and this kid, they run back to the school, right? They're literally running on foot, and emo Ash Ketchum is all like,
yeah, stay here. Your friends are probably dead anyways.
He runs into the school and starts summoning Pokemon. Yep, that's his power. He summons Pokemon. Itadori's at the gate, and he's all like, yeah, f that, jumps the gate, right? I also skipped over the fact that for some reason, Itadori is like super strong for like no reason. Like he can run the speed of a Ferrari from like between like 0 to 1 second. He just runs really fast, can jump really. He's just really strong. Why?
I don't know.
But he just has this natural ability to just do these things. It's never explained. He's just able to bust through the window of the on the 5th floor of a school to save his friends. And towards the end of this whole situation, he saves the emo kid by eating the finger.
Yuck.
So what is the finger exactly? So apparently the finger is part of a super strong demon curse monster man with multiple arms, and that guy's name is Ryomen Sukuna. He's like the nine-tailed fox from Naruto. So now because Itadori ingested the finger, he like has this weird demon dude inside of him. You know, it gave him special powers, and now he has multiple personality disorder. And as a result of him eating the finger, he gets taken to this weird cult school where Kakashi from Naruto is all like,
Yeah, we're gonna execute you because we can't have the most powerful curse to ever live just running around the streets, just a lot of dying, right?
but Kakashi changes his mind and he's like,
It seems like you can actually control Sukuna. Let's see where this goes and how many fingers you can eat.
so there's 20 fingers in total because Sukuna was an octopus man thing. I don't know. He had mad arms for some reason.
Whatever.
So after everybody agrees to not kill the most powerful curse on the face of the earth, and they keep him alive because he's like can control Octopus Man, he gets inducted into the School of Weirdos. And the School of Weirdos is known as the Jujutsu High, and it's filled with a bunch of Jujutsu sorcerers. It's a school. It's a high school, right? They don't really learn anything in this school, but they mostly go on adventures, like a roided up version of the Scooby-Doo gang. Just killing ghosts and shit. Confused yet? Are you confused yet? Yeah, so remember how I said that, you know, Itadori's friends don't matter? After he has like this big internal monologue about how like he wants to like save people and be more about his friends and do all this stuff to have people around him so that when he dies, he's got like people around him, right? Yeah, so f them. New school, baby! We never see these kids again. But wait, it gets better. Itadori dies. He literally just pulls his heart out. Well, it's actually Sukuna because, you know, multiple personality disorder, right? So he doesn't actually do it. It's, whatever. You get it. But oh wait, he's not really dead, guys. Who didn't see that coming? But all his friends think he's dead, right? Like they all think he's dead. And he wakes up at the coroner's office and he's all chilling with like Kakashi for like months. And his friends aren't even at the school because they leave to go start preparing for some tournament. And this tournament is against a bunch of other freakazoids from the sister school. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this girl, right? Her power's voodoo or something like that. She basically just hits shit with a hammer and a nail and ghosts explode. Emo Ash and Voodoo Girl, they meet these two, one of which bases his friendships on like the types of women that his friends like. And he also thinks that like guys who like tall women with fat asses are like his best friend for some reason. My man. But this is literally like the first thing that he asks emo Ash Ketchum.
What kind of woman's your type?
And this other lady is just a gunsmith cat. Maybe you didn't get that reference, but if you didn't get that reference, here's the intro to Gunsmith Cats.
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
After they get their asses handed to them, they all meet up with more of the Scooby-Doo gang, who all have weird powers. Like, is that a panda? Where am I? Yeah, so that's a thing, and he's not really a panda, but three separate things, one of which is the main thing, a panda. The other is never identified, ever, and the other's a gorilla, all in one, okay? And one dude talks in rice ball ingredients because if he says anything, he can literally kill you with words.
Salmon roe.
Secretly one of the coolest dudes in the entire show. Not even gonna lie. And the other is just the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Jet Li, Chun-Li of the crew. Whatever. Time passes and fights happen. Okay? Now, here comes the villain arc. Here it comes. Are you ready? We meet Frankenstein, whatever the this thing is, and Volcano Brain. Also, this weirdo who does absolutely nothing. He does nothing. He does nothing. Nobody knows what the these guys are doing. They just hang out at diners, kill people at diners, chill at beaches, spots, and cryptically talk to this dude about nothing.
I thought the sorcerers were only keeping Yuji Todori around so that he can swallow Sukuna's fingers.
They want to see just how many fingers he can take.
I know it's building to something, but whatever that thing is never explained or elaborated on in the first season. What's happening? Kakashi goes Super Saiyan 2 million fighting Volcano Dick and cuts his head off. Whatever that thing is runs away with his head. And Kakashi's OP power is just never explained. It's just like implied that he has the ability to manipulate space and time.
How, Sway?
He's just him, I guess. Later on, Itadori fights Frankenstein on this weird side quest while he's away from his friends because they all think he's dead, and Kakashi never tells them he survived. So they fight. That's a whole detective story thing that happens, and Frankenstein has like T-1000 abilities because anime. Oh yeah, and we're introduced to this nut who... Whatever, to be honest, he's really not even that important. Back to the dorks. We meet more weirdos, like this literal witch who has the power of... Who the knows?
Espionage?
What the does she even do besides blow farts at people and talk on the phone? And this robot who's controlled remotely by Makoto Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin. This weirdo who's a bloodbender and shoots spirit arrows. And this useless girl. Look, she even says it in the show, okay? Like, I'm not just saying that to be a dick. She says it.
Hello, useless Miwa here.
They are part of the sister school and have to compete in a battle of abilities against our main gang of mystery bus weirdos for some reason that nobody knows because it's never explained. So there's that. But uh-oh! A real fight happens during the tournament. Grandpa is secretly a boss on the guitar, so that's cool, I guess. This guy's irrelevant. He just hammers nails into the floor, but who is he? Why is he? What's his purpose? Who the knows, but he's here. Whatever the this thing is apparently has Fern Gully abilities. And it fights Toto and Itadori at the same time. And now it's getting a hard on because it's finally enjoying fighting and starts to bust nuts in the middle of getting beat to a pulp. Weird. Oh yeah, so this guy shows up. No idea why. He's never explained, but he just shows up. Why? I don't know. But he's there too. Whoop-de-doodly you. Confused yet? Frankenstein gets some ghouls, goblins, and a finger because that was the plan all along. And oh wait, another detective story. Basically, emo kid was apparently a badass in school, and he's all like,
yeah, I gotta save my sister because she's all cursed by a bridge monster and we don't talk and stuff because I was a dick in school and she was all nice and shit and
whatever. Meaningless backstory. Blah blah yippity blabbity blue blue blue. I don't care. I don't care. Oh shit. Long story short, his sister is gonna die by a monster curse thing. So they find the ghouls and goblins, and Emo Ash goes all wild on this diesel ass eyeball dude, expanding his domain. Sexual innuendos.
Chimera Shadow Garden! It's incomplete, and it's ugly work at best.
So that's like a thing in this show. It's like never properly explained. It's like the ultimate ability of these weirdos in this show, pretty much. It's just a ball created by one of the peoples that makes their abilities unblockable, I guess. Look, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm trying. All right.
I've had no idea what was going on this whole time.
And Emo Ash is all like, yeah, I can do it now, and starts laughing maniacally, and it's supposed to be a badass moment, and he kills a diesel eyeball dude. Anyways, Itadori and Voodoo Girl kill Grimer and his weird-ass deformed back dude, and then, yeah, let's go shopping, guys. Let's go shopping.
Trash.
I don't understand why people like this show. I don't get it. Yeah, you know, sure, it's beautifully animated. It's also, it's amazing to watch, but it all just kind of feels like eye candy. No?
Just me?
Like, there's absolutely no substance to a majority of the characters. They're all just kind of there. I mean, you know, for the most part, we do get backstory, right? But most of it is just goofy. It's silly. It's weird. Like, none of it really makes any sense or adds any context or makes me feel anything towards any one of these characters. Like, one of the backstories is, you know, Crouching Tiger and the Gunsmith Cat. They're like from a really prominent clan of ninja ghoul fighting people, right? And, you know, Gunsmith Cat is all like,
man, we could have just lived normal lives. Yeah.
And Crouching Tiger, she's all like,
yeah, I would have hated myself. Like, I need to live, bro. Like, can I just live my life?
And who actually cares about this shit? Honestly. Ugh. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, I don't care. And the other thing that this anime suffers from is one of the things that I hate about anime. I hate it, but it's like turned up to like the 1000th degree, and that's over explaining shit, but somehow it's like it's worse. Okay, it's like significantly worse because I still don't understand what the is going on. For some strange reason, like revealing powers and like secret powers is a fighting mechanic in this show. So they explain it to each other. Like I'm talking to Sensei, right? Imagine I'm Itadori.
I'm talking to Sensei. I'm saying, hey, this is my secret power. Long monologue about what my secret power is and how to use it. And this is how to do the things with my secret power.
And then they'll be in a fight, okay, and re-explain it to their opponent.
What the fuck?
And then they legit tell you in the show several times, not just you know, once and then you have it just be a one and done, but multiple times that when they reveal their secret power to the enemy, it like works faster. How does that make any sense?
There is merit to it. Revealing one's hand is a gambling tactic that increases the effectiveness of one's technique.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Explain that. I want you to explain that right now. Explain it. Just tell me how that makes sense. Exactly. You can't. You know why? Because the whole point of having a secret power is to catch your opponent off guard. But no, they explain fucking everything multiple times. And somehow, I'm still confused. How am I still confused? How is a group of people that explain everything to their opponents still able to fight each other? The logic is illogical. It's borderline stupid. You know what? No, It's stupid. I'm sorry.
It's stupid.
I'm not, look. I just want to be clear, okay? I'm not knocking the animation itself. One of the things that I actually enjoy about the show is, you know, the art, you know, the actual animation of it. Colors, the fight choreography, the fight scenes. Those are epic and amazing to watch. It's really, really cool to see how all of it kind of unfolds and all the kind of different techniques that they use, because clearly MAPPA has some really talented animators under their wing. Because some of this shit... But none of that actually matters at the end of an episode, because what is actually happening? I don't care enough to get invested in any one character. Not even the villains are cool, besides Fern Gully. But even she's just not cool at the same time. How? How do you make this cool ass looking design for a villain just not interesting? And actually, the only character I really care about is hardly even in the show. And that's Gojo. Kakashi, whatever his name is. He's cool. He's someone I could get behind. But let's be honest. He's broken. He's like the Konami code of anime. Like, what the f***? He's also just like way too strong for reasons that nobody can explain. Why? This group of nuts I could give two shits about. The only cool one out of this entire crew is a kid who speaks in rice ball ingredients,
salmon roe,
and a meathead who likes tall women with fat asses. That's literally it. That's the level of character depth you're gonna get from the show. It didn't blow my mind. It didn't make me question anything. It's just very bland to me. I just recently watched Terminator Zero, and that actually meant way more to me. It even affected my personal thought process with some of the questions that it even brought up in the show. Did any one of the characters in Jujutsu Kaisen make me actually question anything? No. I suppose the main reason for me just hating on this show is that it's just a hodgepodge of shallowly fleshed out main characters. Their powers are never explained or elaborated on. They have relationships that are surface level, and it just seems like the anime is just focused way more on action, which who the f cares when you don't explain shit but somehow explain everything at the same time? Why am I still confused? And I also say shallowly fleshed out main characters because we get more information on Junpei. Okay, I didn't even touch on this earlier. All right, I didn't even talk about this, but he's a side character. We follow this dude's whole story about getting bullied in school, and he even chills with, you know, Frankenstein for like a hot minute. He's chilling with Frankenstein for like a while, and we get super into this kid for whatever reason. We even meet his mom, okay, who's like mad cool. She's just like a dope ass mom. Itadori goes and he's like watching movies with this kid. He's eating dinner at this kid's house and shit. For him to just die. And it's never like touched on ever again. Itadori is not even like bothered by it. Yeah, maybe he's like bothered for like a couple seconds or something like that. Still, it's just like,
oh, like I feel bad and let's go shopping.
It's like, what the f was the point of Junpei? What was the point of him? It's just the Expendables with supernatural powers. Animated. Look, it's just not for me. Okay. I might give season 2 a shot. JT. I might give it a shot. And the only reason why is because I hear it explores like the backstory of Gojo and like senseis and the really hot one and the other ones. That seems a little bit interesting. I want to learn more about that. And of course Gojo, because he's Gojo. Like, who doesn't want to see an overpowered asshole crazy dude just shit up? There's no reason why he's that strong. But all in all, I personally feel that it's just way too overrated. I could go on and on about all the reasons why. Okay, I could talk about this for hours, but I'm not, for the sake of my own sanity. Okay? But those are my main reasons why I think this show is overrated. It's just not good. But what I think, what do you think? And look, I want to get this out the way first because Who knows? I may get like some crazy people in the comments who are like Jujutsu Kaisen fans or whatever the case is. This is my opinion, okay? I have friends that love this anime. I disagree with them. I don't necessarily like it. We can have an honest disagreement here, y'all. Okay, like I think it's terrible. That doesn't necessarily mean that you think it's terrible or that you don't love it. And if you do, I respect that. I genuinely do. I'm glad that you like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And if that hurts your feelings, I don't care. It's a show. It's an anime. Okay? Grow some balls. All right? Try to live with people who have opposing opinions about things that you like. But really, like, there's no hate for me. I just don't like it. It's not for me. Yeah, I might give season 2 a shot, but I just don't like it. Okay? But anyways, let me know how you feel about this weird crew of Scooby-Doo derivative ripoffs of shonen anime in the comments. To be honest, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, guys. And don't take this too seriously. It's just jokes. It's just for the shits and the gigs, right? Like, I used to like Inuyasha when I was a kid. You know, when I was young and I was watching Toonami. I used to love that show. I tried rewatching it, and I hate it. I don't like it. I think things change. Things change when you get older. Maybe you have to be in a certain frame of mind for this show. I don't know, but it's just not for me. Curse me out in the comments. Feel free. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate everything that you do. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Any engagement helps, and as always, my friends, peace, have much love. I will catch y'all on the next one.